Okay, am I back now, guys? That was bullshit. Guys, you're going to have to bear with me for a second. Are you joking? I'm getting chat up here, but I'm not getting chat in OBS. So guys, let me check something. Wow. I got to do something that I'm not used to doing, guys. OBS has crashed, and it's crashed bad. We're good here. I have to find a way. I got to find a way to make chat here. Oh, pop out chat. Okay, there. Chat in OBS is not working. I did screw up, and I did not. Oh, come on. You can't have it in both places. So let me bring chat down here so I still have chat, but I need to find a way. I need to find a way to make chat bigger. Is that all the bigger you can make it? No, there we go. Guys, I am so sorry about this. Yeah, all of a sudden everything just stopped. Steering wheel started going crazy. Can I? There we go. Yeah, chat 100% is not working in OBS. So I truthfully don't know what happened. I did save the game quick, as fast as I could. Don't worry, fix what you got to fix. I'm gonna be honest, Steve, I can't without. I think I got to restart the whole PC. So I've got it where I think we can get by, and we're gonna do the best we can to get by and go that way. It said there was some sort of an exception, and I thought it said it was in OBS. I don't know. Cowboy Mike's, how are you doing? Dark Taz, welcome in. Derek Kid, hello. Things just went south in a major hurry, not gonna lie. Yeah, Batman, you did lose me for a minute. I had to restart the whole stream. It wasn't internet. It was an OBS issue. I didn't mean to hit that button. There we go. Oh, it made that up there a lot bigger too. So now I can't see. Okay. Now I got to try to fix the top screen because I can't see any of my data that I'm used to looking at. The one thing I screwed up on, guys, is I should have wow. Oh, wow. God dang it. Okay, guys, I'm not going to have chat or anything for a minute. I apologize. I'm going to do the best I can to keep this thing running, keep the wheels on. But short of doing an entire computer reset, I don't have the ability to do that right now. Analytics, we about got the top. Oh, you have got to be joking. There, we got the top back now. I think my whole version of OBS just crashed is what I think happened. So I'm going to bet. Oh, golly, that works. I'd like to pop chat out and bring it down here where I'm used to seeing it right there. Because chat is not showing up on this screen now in OBS like it should. And you guys know me, this is going to sit here and it's going to drive me nuts. I don't think I want to do that, FP. I don't think I want to do that. You want me to be honest, of all the streaming I do, this is the first time we've ever had OBS crash. In 5 years, I do not ever remember OBS crashing. You know, we're sitting here doing really well and rocking 37 people. It crashes, and now we're sitting at 24. I mean, so you take a kick in the butt there, but it is what it is. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, it was out of my control, Schwoke. There wasn't anything I could do about it, bud. I can pop chat out up here and bring it down here. Just going to be a weird stream for me, guys. I'm going to have to look up there for chat for the rest of stream. So if you say something and I miss it, I apologize. So Two Wolf, I played around with slobs in the very beginning and didn't like it. Too resource heavy. I went to Stream Elements version of OBS. I think it was called SE Live, and I had decent luck with it, but I wanted to get rid of it. I wanted to go to straight bone stock OBS. None of this slobs, none of the SE Live. I wanted bare bone OBS, and that's what I got. you can add all the tabs in, you can add all the docs in, everything in. I don't where I messed up just now, because when it crashed, whatever that exception was, it popped up in OBS, and my Stream Deck started turning on and off. My keyboard was going on and off. It totally recycled all of my USB stuff. And I should have snapped a picture of it so I knew exactly what it said. And I didn't, because I was in a hurry. I kept asking, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And people were saying your camera froze. Well, it was more than camera froze. I lost more than just that. But I kept asking if people could hear me. Your chat doc is visible. Yeah, it's visible. But Steve, when I pull it up, it's blank. There's nothing on it. It is not, OBS is currently not connecting to YouTube chat. So I've got it off right now. I'm leaving it off for a little bit and try to bring it back up and see if it pops up. But if it doesn't, I'm not going to sit and fiddle with it. We're live for 2 more hours. I'll read chat up there. Not a big deal. I will end up doing a shutdown and doing a test go live tomorrow and see if we can get chat back then. But yeah, something crashed, and it took out all the USB stuff, shut down. It did all that stuff. So being I just turned around, let me come back down here and let me go to docs and turn chat back on. And chat's there, but when I move it, so I try to move OBS, there's an issue with the chat right now. Scene sources, audio mixer, scene transition, controls, stats, YouTube live channel, control panel. See, it's not showing me that either. Yeah, I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna try to diagnose it right now. But yeah, I've never seen anything like this one. Oh well. So just so I feel better, I'm going to turn the chat back off. So I do have a full screen. OBS looks halfway normal. Yeah, my whole version of OBS crashed is what it was. That has to be where the exception was. FP, what version of OBS are you on? Are you on regular OBS, or are you on slobs, or are you on Stream Elements? We're up to 11 acres. This field here is over 20 acres for sure. I need to make sure. No, Oz, I'm not leaving OBS, bud. I'm sorry. I understand OBS. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to a program that I don't know and try to learn all over again. I'm like the old dog you can't teach new tricks to. I would prefer staying with OBS, and I know how to put scenes and sources and everything in. I know what stuff is. It just makes it easier for me. I'm on 31.0.1 is what I'm on, FP. Yeah, I mean, Batman, if I was very computer literate and I understood a lot of this stuff inside and out, I would be a lot more willing uh, to run different things. But being I'm not super active and what have you and super knowledgeable in this, I don't want to run a program that, you know, on OBS. Oh, hold on. On OBS, being we just crashed and everything, I was able to figure it out and we were right back at it in 2 minutes. That's why. Mr. Smethwick, how are you doing, partner? Smethwick, how was your day? I didn't realize that I had up here top chat, not live chat. Now I'm on live chat. Everybody's is showing up in there now. Is it Monday? No, it's Tuesday. You don't realize how bad out of habit I'm looking right here to see chat, and chat's not there right now. This is very strange for me. I am a tad out of my comfort zone, but we're able to stream and I can still move on. Yes, most of the plugins are built in, very simple to set up for a dual streamer. You can also set up for OS. For what's an OS broadcast, Batman? Hey, Wookie Bear, how are you? It feels like it. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I don't know, Smethwick, about, I don't know, 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, OBS took a dump on me. First time in 5 years, OBS took a dump on me. Now I can't, I had to shut it down and restart it, but I don't know if I jacked something up or not. I think I'm going to have to restart the whole computer, because it said OBS was still running, and OBS clearly was not running. So I think I'm going to have to power the whole computer down to get OBS back to the way it should be. So the joke on me tonight is I'm used to having chat right there. Chat's not there tonight. It disappeared. I can't, when I bring it back, nothing comes up. So I got to read chat up here. I know it's something very simple, but when I'm so used to something and you just take it for granted when they move it on you. Especially when you have OCD, you get the idea. Outside via your... Tired and in bed. What do you mean in bed? At 9 o'clock at night? What's wrong with you? Everything took a dump today. I'm sorry to hear that, Smethwick. Yeah, the only thing that took a dump on me was just this. I don't know, Batman, maybe I do need to look at it and see if it's an option, but I'll be honest, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I know what I've got right now. I know how to make it work normally. Wookie, in all honesty, my 5-year anniversary is in 19 days, and this is the first time in 5 years OBS has ever crashed on me. The very first time. So I don't know what happened. I really don't. Pains and aches, so yeah, I'm in bed. They say you drink enough wild turkey and then pains and aches go away. At least I've been told that. Some guys will say you can just drink Fireball. Other guys will say you need Peach, Crown. But that'll take your aches and pains away. I think what I'll do, Batman, I think what we'll do is I'll actually write it down. So give me credit for that. I'll write it down and I'll do some YouTube and Google and what have you on it. When you get me in technology, I'm honestly not good. I like to have my head around what it is I've got running. And I'm just a little more comfortable that way. You said it was called Prism. I think I could move up in chat up here. Prism Studio. Oh, hey, game, back on. Game, back on. Oh, come on, Bessie. End up in the next field over. So I'm going to need a few more oats, which we've got oats in the truck up there. So it's not like I'm out of oats, but I don't want to fill the drill all the way up if I don't have to. Who has money for all that mess? All what mess? You know we gotta come up with something different for lock tools. That crashed on us the other night. But I don't believe he's updating that program anymore. So you have what you have, and when it's done, it's done. And I know Truckin' Jay was having problems with it too. So I've got a feeling it's about done. I think that's done. Shall we say it's a fireball night? You can say that. I got fireball behind me, but not for me tonight. That is actually something I'm going to have to look into. So on YouTube, on TikTok, are you allowed to drink a beer or to do a shot? Or I'm not 100% sure of that. Yeah, lock tools is done. There's no more updates for lock tools. What you have is what you have, and when it truly runs out, it's done. It'll never work again, Steve. Wild turkey and all that. I'm flat butt broke. Wookie, wild turkey's not expensive at all. Neither's peach crown. You just have to be able to outrun the clerk at the liquor store. Nothing to it. He's going, listen, butthead. Gotcha. Well, Mac Power, when I do TikTok, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna do TikTok and I'm going to do YouTube at the same time. It won't be separate. Listen, Buster Brown. No, you don't, Wookie. It's bad Leroy Brown. Get it right. I'm the baddest man in this whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. I used to love that song. I still love that song. It's a song my grandparents loved. And I can remember young listening to it there. I ain't running nowhere. Hey, Wookie, Coburn said one time that if you see me running, shoot what's chasing me, because that's the only reason I'm running. Something's chasing me. I am having knee replacement done in 2 months. I can't outrun anyone anymore. Wolf, so my right knee's been scoped twice, but that's not, I mean, they just went in and cleaned stuff up. My left knee, however, I tore 3 of the 4 ligaments out of it in 1997, playing basketball in the driveway right here. And they basically, I've got a surgery today and surgery in 97 is light years different. Today it's so much better. I have a 10-inch scar right across the front of my knee, and then down the side over here I have a 12 or 14-inch scar. And what they did is they took the tendon that goes over the front of the kneecap and they cut a third of it out and they pulled it back from top to bottom. Let me get turned here. They then drilled a hole in my bone below the kneecap and above the kneecap. They ran that tendon through the hole up top and through the knee to basically make a fake ACL, MCL. And then they ran it through the hole in the bottom, and then they screwed it in. That's what my surgery was. And he told me that when I turned 40 years old, I would need a total knee replacement. He said, you will not make it past 40. He said, I guarantee it. I'm 55. I'm 54. I'll be 55 in 3 months. And I have not had the knee replaced. And I'm going to knock on wood on that one. But, yeah. I can picture Wookie running super slow motion. What's that? That's Wookie running. The only way I can run is if you put me in a wheelchair. Can I push you downhill, Wookie? Can I get you going real fast downhill and just let go? You just hold on for dear life? Wookie, I got a question. If let me turn this around here. So Wookie, if I can do that, will you do me a huge favor? Do you remember the commercial? I'll buy the whirligig for you. It's the little post that's got the pinwheel on top. So I want you to hold that like that when you're going down the hill. I want that in one hand. And I want the other hand on a selfie stick filming this, and I want you to go, whee, like that pig. But you're in a wheelchair going downhill, and you're a Wookie, not a pig, down that hill fast. Tell me that wouldn't be amazing. That is quality content right there, buddy. I'm telling you. I broke the top of the tibia off and crushed it. I have to screws hold on together. Now bone on bone. Yeah, that whole bone on bone thing's hard. Both my knees are shot. I've had surgery on both, Wookie. I mean, it's what happens. No, I thought I changed I thought I actually just changed that to 54 FP. Apparently I changed it 2 years ago. I'll change my Twitch bio for you, FP. Hold on here. Hold on here. Got to write that down too. Let me get turned around first. Hey, Wookie, let me get 8 or 10 of my closest friends. We'll come over and we'll make a night of it. We'll do the best we can. Try me. Try me. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Age in Twitch bio. Got you, FP. He would need to growl like Chewbacca. Hey, I lost the dog camera. Guys, I may not have a puppy camera. We may have lost it. Let's see here. She's gone, guys. Does this still work? I'm not able to shut any cameras down with the Stream Deck. I can still send messages in chat. Yeah, the whole connection from Stream Deck to OBS is down right now also. We went to the chiropractor today, BMAC. It does feel decent. So I don't know that I'm going to push it real hard tonight. I think I may call it at 11 and go out and get some ice on it and try to take it easy because it's felt really good today, to be honest with you. Don't lie, we all know you're 60. No, I actually turned 55 in June, Wookie. Stay in Ohio? Maybe I don't want to stay in Ohio. Punk? I've had enough abuse, I'm going to sleep. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Something that mean can't just fall asleep. USB driver hub if you're using that one. Well, that's the thing. The camera plugs straight into the back of the motherboard. So that camera, the camera back behind, both plug into that. We still don't have the Elgato Stream, the nice Pro thing I put in. We still don't have that fixed. So for right now, I'm using just a regular cam link plugged into a USB drive in the top of the PC. And that's when everything happened. That one froze. I do have something I can do real quick. Let me do this. Let me find Sony and that. I'm going to mute them for 1 second, guys. I'm not running anywhere far. Okay, I am back. I'm not going to be able to control them from there, but I unhooked it and then replugged it back in. Looky there. So I've got that now, but I can't. I wonder if I shut the Stream Deck down, started it back up, if it would work again. Guys, if you do like what you're seeing and what have you, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up, that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000, and I would really, really appreciate it. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to bring the Stream Deck up, and I think you got to shut it down here in your system tray. Quit Stream Deck. Now we're going to bring the Stream Decks back up and see if it'll work now. I'll probably crash OBS again with it. Can you guys still see me? Can you still see me? Can you still hear me? I just tried to hit something on the Stream Deck and I just got a message that OBS has crashed, and I just wanted to make sure I was still hearing live. Okay. Hey guys, give me 1 second. Mama's out there yelling. I'm going to cut the Sony down, and I'll be right back. I want to make sure everything's okay. Guys, I'm back. Give me 1 second. Let me grab a cold water here. Is the stream still running? Okay. Sony, on, game, on, and let's get moving. Schwokel, yell at me if I don't get my ass moving here. Sorry about that, guys. Me know Mama sounds happy. Some of her heard. Hey, Goat, how are you doing? No, it wasn't that. It was, it's something I can't really discuss on stream, FP. I apologize. Yeah, this is just crazy because people that we had that were on here and lurking, they're not lurking now. Freaking OBS. What you doing, lady? What you doing, lady? Huh? She lays with her legs out behind her like that. Braden, I just said I can't talk about it on stream, okay? Just please leave it go. It was a good woohoo and leave it go. I'm surprised it didn't throw you totally out because we were 37 people. We're down to 23 after OBS crashed. We've been back up now for what, 40 minutes. I've never had that happen, and it frustrates me. See, I can't turn cameras on and off from there. So when they go out, we have to go like that. We may go the rest of the night with no puppy cam. So I'm not turning the alt tabbing out of the game so I can come over here and turn that down every time. Yeah, FP, I wish we'd have hit the lotto. I guess a guy uptown. So I haven't been playing a lot of scratch offs. I mean, chances are you won't win. But a guy uptown played a $50 ticket and won 20 grand. Generally, when I play, I do play the bigger tickets. I'm not big into the $1, $2 scratch offs. I'd rather play the 30 or 50. 50 is the highest we have in Ohio. I know some states have $100 scratch offs, but your chances of recouping your money is a lot better on the bigger ones. But anyhow, that ticket he was playing, well, there's two $50 tickets up there, and I've played off both books. So it was one of the books I played on that he won on. Tossed me out, but I just came back. Well, welcome back, FP. What do you mean? Nothing happened to toss you out again. What happened was 40 minutes ago, bud. Yeah, CM, like I said, I don't know. When OBS crashed, it took everybody and it threw them somewhere else. And I don't know why. You know, I've never had that happen. And short of a total system restart, it's still not acting right, but we'll get by. Hey, all I gotta do is drive a tractor, not wreck it. Long as I can do that successfully, I got her made. I was mentioning what happened to me when the crash happened. The last thing I have from you is maybe they hit the lotto. Oh, I'd do that in a heartbeat, Darkthorn. Which the smart thing for me to do would be to do the yearly payment. But I'll be dead honest with you. To get a 66% payout on $1 million ticket, we could pay every bill we've got off. We would not owe a penny. We could still put a chunk away and let it draw interest. And there's a few things. I mean, granted, we can't be going out and buying brand new Cadillacs and all this stuff. But I don't have a vehicle worth of shit right now. I would like to upgrade Mama's. We could get good trade-in on hers and get her something just less miles than that. We bought that, and I think it had less than, I think it was 27, might have been 24,000 mile on it when we bought it, and she's sitting right at 80 right now. I've never been able to trade a car in before 80,000 miles, before 100,000. But, you know, if something like that happened to me, I would definitely, we'd get her a newer vehicle with a lot less miles. And with the trade-in that she's got, that wouldn't be a huge kick in the ass. I'd like to have a truck, but it does not have to be a brand new. I don't need a brand new pickup. But I'd like to trade in what I've got to get something that's reliable and I trust it and what have you. But that's what I'd like to do. Christopher, how are you doing? Welcome in. A dream during a nap one night. And FP, I'll be honest, kind of going along your lines, my mom and stepdad were on their way to Florida. And see, they played at that time, it was just the Ohio lottery. It wasn't Mega Millions and all of that stuff. And they played the same exact numbers, and it was all birthdays from family. And they played the same numbers, and they played them every week. They had for 4 or 5 years, if not longer. And as they were heading towards Lima to get on the interstate, Mom asked my stepdad, "Did you buy the lottery tickets?" And he said, "No, I didn't." She's like, "Well," she said, "do we stop here, run through the drive-through and buy them? Or do we just keep going? Because they're driving to Florida. It's going to be a long day." And stepdad said, just go. Their numbers hit that draw. The draw they didn't buy. Their numbers hit. And they passed. Daryl and Daryl's is the name of the drive-through. It's a lottery agent, so you can just drive right through and get your tickets. And she had it all. It was all on one of the cards, and had everything filled out. So she just gave it to him. They put it in the machine. It spit the ticket out. They gave her slip and the ticket back. There you go. Doing good. Cannot look back, looking forward. That's the best way to do it. You can't do anything about the past. You can do things about the future. You know? It made a heck of a dink because, see, I had streamer mode enabled in Discord, and it re-enabled it. I don't understand that. Where am I at? We're going to disable that again. See, with streamer mode disabled, I can see full names, and I know who is who in Discord. Waiting on truck service in Drop, Missouri, and I asked if she had played. She said, "Pick me now or later." Hey, FP, do it now, because you're further away. It won't hurt near as bad. I really hope that I've got enough seed. I think I do, but I hope I got enough seed to finish this field. And remind me, guys, I got to get the acres on this field. I think we said for our sake, we're taking the acres times 2 so that it actually makes a little more sense for the equipment we're running. Because I'll be honest, a farm the size of what we got here IRL, I'm guessing we got about 300 acres. And a farm that size wouldn't have the horsepower that we've got on this one. We're over horsepowered, if that makes sense. Did your PC crash? OBS. OBS crashed, Brady. OBS crashed. There was a message popped up on that screen, and I foobarred. I should have taken a picture of it so I knew exactly what it said, but I didn't. My thought process at that time was, let's get this fixed and running again. So I shut OBS down, and then I tried to restart OBS so I could restart the stream. And when I restarted OBS, it said it's already running. What do you mean it's already running? It's crashed. It's down. So there are 2 OBSs trying to run on my PC right now. I'll be honest, if it makes it another hour and a half tonight, we got her made. Not a big deal. Boy, we're getting down there to the limit, guys. We're getting right down there. So BMAC, I don't know if you're still here. You got pitched. How is your stone doing today? Yep, now I can't get my messages in chat now either. Guys, if you do like what you're seeing, you enjoy hanging out, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the stream. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're pushing right along, trying to get to 1,000 subs. And every little sub helps. Brady, I've streamed for almost 5 years, and that's the first time OBS has ever crashed on me. I will say this, if there is an absolute issue, I am still going to research the information that Batman gave me and see what I think. But we'll just have to see. Won't think you're a bot here either. What do you mean, Josh? Have a good night, Faber. God, we're cutting this close. We're cutting this so close. So I don't know that it was just OBS. I'll be real honest with you, because it's like a USB something on the motherboard. It crashed, and I don't know when it crashed. Is that what took OBS down? I don't know. Rather than doing an entire restart of the computer, which is what I should have done, but rather than doing that, I just shut OBS down and then restarted OBS. So I do have some things that are not working, but we're getting by. You know, I got puppies on the bed behind me. What you doing, big guy? Hey, what you doing, mister? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? She had her head down. She looked at me like, "You touching my brother's leg for, punk?" Thank you, Brady, my friend. I should never let you live that down. Well, never live it down. What, Josh? What happened? What did Brady do? Where did he call you a bot at and try to rough you up? Somebody said they were going live tonight over on the other side, and if they do, I'd kind of like to catch them. At least get a tab up for them. I look over here. Did anybody say anything? You'll never know over there. Whether your stream was getting bot rated one night. You just started. He blocked you 3 or 4 times. I can tell you what happened, just because everybody here knows Brady. When the bot attack happened, he got crazy and was trying to ban people. During a bot attack, you don't do that. Number one, throw the shield up. Have the shield already set, prepared for a bot attack, but get the shield up. That will prevent anything from, they'll follow. Step 2, shut your alerts down. Looky here. My alerts are shut down that quick. So with them shut down, you don't have them playing over and over and ruining stream that way. And then let him do his thing. Let the bots just keep because we're going to turn around after stream. We're going to go into a program called Commander Root, and bots are all gone. That quick. Nothing to it. Oh, got you, Speedy Wrench. I recognized, I thought I recognized the name, but I wasn't sure. I know Shy Guy has his name, and then he actually has Shy Guy behind it. Oh, hey, trust me, I will razz Brady every time I get an opportunity, because it's Brady. I'm going to razz him. So we're about done with this field. We got 1 field to go, guys, and all the oats are planted. So if you have a bunch of viewer bots come in, Brady, and they're not saying anything, they're not doing anything, why ban them? Leave them in there. It's not WebLevy's fault. Don't raid out. Finish the stream and end the stream. You know, it doesn't make sense to go in and try to go crazy throwing people out left and right. And, you know, here you go. You got poor old Speedy Wrench, and you toss his out, or toss him out 3 or 4 times, and he just wants to watch WebLevy play a game, and you're being mean to him. You're being mean to him. Yep. Number one, so I'll be honest here. Look at that. We did finish the field. Let me get my acres before I foobar and forget that. 21 acres on the nodes in field 2. 21 acres. When you have a follow bot, a view bot, anything like that, all they're trying to do is, it's a game of chess. They are trying to get after the streamer, moderators, anybody that's there. They just want to create havoc and see you sweat. That's all they're after. And if they accomplish that goal, checkmate, they win. Don't fall for it. Let them come in and do their thing. Make fun of him. I challenge him. How many times do you see Bot Boy come in and I challenge him? Hey, you know, I'd love to see 10,000 followers. If you're real good at your job, you'll get us 10,000 followers. Let's go. I challenge him. I have put Bot Boy in a drawing, and if Bot Boy comes up, well, we'll spin the wheel again, and that person wins $50. I make fun of him. I turn the table on him. There is no doubt in my mind that somebody has sat there watching me hit me with follow bots, thinking I'm going to get all frustrated, and instead I turn the tables and make them look dumb. And it's kind of like, why? Gonna lurk, but I'll smash like button. Gotcha. Gotcha. I asked Mom if she was recording that because I'll be honest, I'd kind of like to watch that. But she wasn't recording it. We're just going to look over the drill real quick, make sure everything's good. I don't know if you guys saw, but as I pulled in, a deer ran out of the shop. I think that son of a gun was in here in our beer fridge. That's a no-go. Yeah, I mean, don't let them get to you. Key line. Let them know that when they get done, you know, I called him out the one night and said that, you know, you're living in your mom's basement. And I said, you're naked in a beanbag chair eating Cheetos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the whole skid in. I believe I can get the whole skid in. Because then when I take it out, the whole skid will come out. And so whatever we finish with is the one skid we'll have to put inside. Beer battered venison? Beer battered venison? Hey, Jared, I am a senator, not a governor. Get it right, mister. He's like, whoa. Whoa. How are you doing tonight, Jared? Can you do shout outs on YouTube? Beer battered venison. Dude, you got me going now. Oh, wait a minute. Reset acres. Yep, there we go. Only raids I've had an issue with over the hate raids that were happening over the purple hat. But set things up went on with the game. Yeah, I mean, just find a way to shut them down, shut them off. You know, don't let it's your stream. Don't let them ruin your stream. Do your thing, have a good time, and move on. I keep seeing Visit Ireland commercials on TV. They're in the hotel now. I guess they had, when they got over there, they were ready for a rest, BMAC, because, I think they had a couple of delays, airplane. But they made it there. They're fine. And that's the last I've heard. They're doing good right now. No, you can't, but you can do hashtags. Hey, BMAC, how is your stone doing? How's the little rock doing? The little rock. If you smell what BMAX rock is cooking. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. How did the flight take for them? Well, the airplane went whoosh, up in the air, Brady, and then it across the air, and then it went and it landed. How long did it take? The rock named Jimmy. Oh my God. Stone doesn't seem to be my issue. I think my bladder infection is. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You will definitely be in my thoughts and prayers, B-Mac. Brady, I'll be dead honest with you. I'm old and I don't remember what the hell I was going to say. I think their flight was 8 hours, but that was to the Netherlands. And then they flew from the Netherlands into Scotland. I'm doing this just so I got a straight line. Yeah, the only time I've flown, well, I guess I've flown overseas twice. The one time was nonstop, St. Louis to Frankfurt, Germany, nonstop. It is a long flight. And you know what's bad? Now this will tell you, on that flight, the movie they played was a fish called Wanda. And I'm not joking here. I listened, or tried to listen. I had them earbuds they give you. I had them in, and I was listening to that movie in, I don't know if it was Chinese or Japanese or Korean or what it was, but I'll tell you this, it was not English. Could not understand a damn word of the movie, but I kept watching and trying to figure out what was going on, this, that, and the other. Watched the whole movie, and when it got done, the guy beside me was watching the movie also. And I took my earbuds out, and I said, you know, I said, that'd have been a lot better movie if it wasn't in a foreign language. And he looked at me, he's like, you realize the dial right there on your armrest, you can change the language to English. You can? I didn't know that. I'll be real honest here. I still have not watched A Fish Called Wanda in English. I watched it in, I don't know if it was Japanese, Chinese, Korean. I don't know what the hell it was. It wasn't in English. I can't tell you if it was a weird movie. I didn't get to watch it. But I watched, or I watched it. I didn't understand a damn thing going on. Final Destination? I don't know that I've ever seen that. I'm not doing too bad other than the OBS crash and losing everything, Cowboy Mike's. Yeah, what is the movie Final Destination? I've never seen it. Hello again, Braden? Now remember, we get close to some trees here. What's up, big guy? Hey. What's up, big guy? Give me 1 second, FP. I'm free-handing all this, and I'm doing my best to stay out of the trees. I get to drill in trees and start tearing stuff up, and Schwoke and Smethwick will be mad at me. I spent another $2,500 fixing a drill because Renegade ran it through the woods. Opening scene as the plane takes off and explodes. One of the group movies position of the plane exploding. Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch that before a flight. Yeah, I'll pass on that, FP. You know, when I was, no, we're not going to start that right now. When I was in basic training, we had a kid that wanted to get out. So on the rifle range, he took his AR and he shot himself right there in the hand. He figured it'd just go through his hand and he would go medical and then go home for being crazy, is what he thought. I got to stop. That round hit him, and when it hit a bone, so a 7.62 millimeter round is made to go in and blow a big hole out, and you bleed to death. An AR round is meant to hopefully go, it penetrates the rib cage and then bounces around inside the rib cage and tears everything up. He shot himself right here. That bullet ran clear up his arm, up here, and went out the top of his shoulder blade. So he had signed up in the military, in the Army at that time. When you signed up for an 8-year jaunt. So much active, so much inactive. So he went to the hospital, and I don't know how long he was in the hospital, but they said he was then going to Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, which is the Army prison, and he was going to spend the other 4 years, or the rest of his 8 years in that prison. He was going to serve it all. And the charge was destruction of government property. Oh, Lord, 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 come on. Where you at, Gibbs? Hold on, guys. Are you okay? Are you okay? He was making a weird sound. Been doing this way now for an hour and 10 minutes, and I still can't get used to chat being there and not here. Oh, Lord. Got you, B-Mac. You be careful. Get to feeling better, bud. Thanks, B-Mac. Gotcha, FP. You have a great night, bud. Thank you for hanging out, both of you guys. We are going to get the oats planted. We got plenty of time to get that done. I don't know how far we'll get across the road, though. That needs to be cultivated, and it needs to be planted to alfalfa. We will do the best we can. Long as we can keep Brady from throwing people out. I'm not going to make that turn. You know, they say that Brady guy likes to throw people out, blaming them for being bots. We'll just have to have Brady have a Snickers. What do you mean you can't? Everybody on God's green earth can have a plant, or can have a Snickers. Yeah, Brady, I'm scared of you. I'm afraid you're going to start throwing people out. I don't like you. I don't like your shoes. And you, I don't like your haircut. You just start tossing people out. You didn't wash your hands. You went to the bathroom and didn't wash your hands. You're out of here. Hey, he's playing with his own keyboard, not mine. How can anyone not like a Snickers bar? How? Brady, do you have a pulse? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Brent, I agree with you. I knew there was something wrong with Brady. Now I know what it is. He don't like Snickers. I'm doing something right now, guys, and it's got my arm lit up bad. And I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if I'm sitting in the chair wrong. Wow. Two Wolf Design. Now, you don't like peanuts, Two Wolf, or you're saying you think Brady don't? How can anyone not like how a Snickers tastes? Brady. We got a minute to get to the end here. Let me go like that for a second. I don't like most nuts. I've got some that I don't like, Two Wolf. But for the most part, I like peanuts. Regular peanuts, cashew, stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of walnuts and pecans and some of the, well, you get the mixed nuts thing and that you got to have the cruncher. No, I don't like that. Graham, I'm going to be honest. I have never had an ice cream Snickers. I've never had one. Steve, I don't know that it's my favorite, but I do enjoy them. So I got to ask, Almond Joy or Mounds, Steve? Let me turn this back on. I got to find it again. And boop. I opened my snack drawer, and guys, I'm going to be honest, there just really isn't a lot of snacks in there. I got one pack of beef jerky left. Always Mounds. I can eat either. If I had a favorite candy bar, it's probably a Left Twix. I really like the Left Twix. I'm not a big fan of the right Twix. It's different. The Left Twix tends to have a little more caramel to it, where the right Twix is a little more of the cookie. So I like my Left Twix a lot better than my right Twix. But that would probably be my favorite. Just don't like fresh. That is. Now Two Wolf, I'll eat either one. I prefer fresh. The fresher the popcorn, the better. Just me, but. Brady, so I tried to pop chat out from up top and bring it down here. It don't work right for me. No, Left Twix. Left Twix. Cobra, what's wrong with you? Trying to teach people to go with the right Twix. What is wrong with you? I don't remember how many acres this field is, but I think it's a little bigger than the one we just finished. I really, really want to finish this field tonight, have all the oats in the ground. Then all we technically have 2 more days in March to get that grass in, but we do have to cultivate it first. So we'll have to cultivate that farm or that field, and then we have to plant. I guess it's alfalfa, not grass, but we'll have to plant it. Middle Twix. There is no middle Twix. It's right and left. Middle Twix. You're trying to pull my chain now. If you take a left, you can take a right one down. Set in the desk for a year like the Reese cup. Now hold on. I do like Reese cups too. I do. I really like Reese cups, but this one here, that doesn't want me to get it out now. This is the caramel big cup. And I'll be honest, they're very, very good. But I opened it up and I had the one. Just didn't hit right. It didn't taste the same, if that makes sense. Twix salted caramel are the best. Twix salted caramel's not bad. I was never a big fan of Jolly Ranchers, and the whole reason was I got into Jolly Rancher, the actual hardtack Jolly Ranchers when I was young. And as I was chewing on it, I actually ran it into the side of my cheek. It didn't come clear through, but I gouged my cheek, and I gouged it bad. And ever since then, I've kind of shied away from hardtack that's flat and you can do that with. I don't mind like the little butterscotch things, or from time to time I get in the mood and I really like the red and white peppermint or whatever they are. I like them. I'll be honest, I like a York peppermint patty from time to time. Satisfying. I've actually seen it, Steve, but I don't know that I'd get into that. Kit Kat's been real big with having some different versions come out. I've never been real big into them. I'm more into the if I'm getting a Kit Kat, I want a normal Kit Kat. Never had a York peppermint patty. They're very good. Very good. Just ask. Your local diabetic knows the best candy on the market. You know how this works. I set that there, and I don't think that's what I want right now. I'll be honest, I'm gonna do the same thing tonight that I did last night. I got off and went out with Mama real quick, and I made a bag of microwave popcorn. Now, I prefer to use my Whirly Pop and do it right on the stove, but that microwave popcorn hit good last night. It was really good. York patties are good. I love me some Kit Kat. Now, see, I was doing the sunflower seeds here, but they got to where they started getting to my stomach. The doctor did say that the whole appendix thing, we learned some stuff. We did learn I do have a little bit of diverticulitis. And with diverticulitis, a lot of your small seeds like that are not good for you, but that also means a lot of your nuts and that aren't good for you also. Now, I get a hold of some. I used to tease Schwoke on cashews. Hey Schwoke, guess what? He's like, what? I'm eating cashews. That was a big thing for a while. We had so much fun with that. Well, I did. Schwoke got tired of hearing me say it. We're over 5 acres in this field already, guys. We have a place, we have a place at the county fair that makes it fresh and multiple flavors. I mean, oh Lord, I couldn't guess 50 different flavors. And I like to go and get a couple pieces every year. I don't get a whole bunch, but yeah, very good. Oh boy. I hit a pickle one. Oh man, it's sour. Steve likes York peppermint patties. So I sent Mama a text. I said, Gibbs was acting funny. I said, you did feed them, right? And keep in mind, I was supposed to double check it myself at 8 o'clock. She said, well, I remembered it at 8:09, but I was tied up doing something. And she says, I'll feed them right now. So she sent a reply and it says, eating. So I sent her a picture of a banana. She's going to look at that and go, what? Did you eat yours already? Are you done eating already? He's done already. He's in here with me. He is done. Hey, Piglet. Hey, Piglet. He must have been staring at her food. And she didn't like that. She don't eat as fast as he does. He eats like he's mad at the food. I can eat almost anything. Steve, I'm close to that. I got a few things I don't like. Now, regular food, I could live on fish and seafood. I love fish and seafood. Love it. You get me in, I'll be honest, my favorite food in the world is lobster tail. I love lobster tail with garlic butter. And I'll be dead honest, if you get me an all-you-can-eat buffet of lobster tail, I'll put you out of business. I love scallops, shrimp, mussels, octopus, squid. I've never had eel. I don't know if you can even eat eel. Door's already open, Brady. I think she heard what I sent her, so she won't even open that text to acknowledge that I sent it. She'll have to text me sometime, and she'll see it. No seafood here, barbecue shrimp. I don't know that I've ever had barbecue shrimp. Brent, I've had alligator tail. That's good stuff. Not really for me, Brady. We had mashed potatoes. Mama just made mix it mashed potatoes tonight. Man, it was good. Oh, it was good, good. Feels good. I haven't. Oh, you know what, Jared? I may have had eel and sushi. So I've had a lot of sushi in my life, but I don't know my sushi. Just being honest, I don't know it. I have to, when I go somewhere to get sushi, I need someone with me that knows sushi. Austin knows sushi really well. RG, Reclining Gamer, knows sushi really well and can make sure that I get the right stuff. And when we were in Florida last time, I Uber Eat or something. I had food. I ordered sushi and had it brought in. And when I ordered it, I said, you know, I tried a little here, a little here. And I didn't know what I was doing. And when the plate came, I've got a picture of it. I ought to put it in food port again. There's enough food there. Jared, you and I both could have ate off of it and been full. Oh my God, I ordered so much crap. All this food talk making me hungry. Me too. Too late to eat. I have never had deer. You've never had venison? Brady, oh my God, venison's amazing. Venison's amazing. So, like venison steak, venison is drier than hamburger. So you have to find a way to keep moisture in the meat as you're cooking it. So when we would do venison steak on the grill, we would put onions on top of it. And as it cooked, the juice of the onions would continue to keep that meat moist. It wouldn't get jerky. It wouldn't turn to jerky on you on the grill. But that's how we always cooked our venison. Love venison. Love it. Skull Crusher. I don't know why. Every time I read your name, it's like evil. How are you doing tonight, bud? You can tell I'm wired right now, guys. I'm wired. I've had alligator a few times in my life, Brady. I know we used to have a restaurant in town that actually had it. And every time we went, I had to get it as an appetizer. Had to have it. I'm going to wait for him to come home first. Oh, got you, Braden. I missed what you said up top. I'm sorry. I am good. Now get over here. I crush your skull. We've never done a marinade, Jared. We just did, like I said, ours was simple. Put it right on the grill and just put onions over the top of it when we cooked it. And oh God, it was good. Now, when I say we seasoned it, I'm talking salt and pepper. Not a whole bunch of other stuff. Salt and pepper. Oh, it was so good. God, it was good. I am, Braden. Did that earlier, now I'm winning down. Oh, got you, Skull Crusher. You killed people earlier, and now you're farming. We're going to go like heck, but this is going to be a push to get this field done. We may go a little long. I'd like to finish at least this field tonight, guys. Venison. The other thing, I haven't had it in a long time, Jared, but make like a chili and actually have venison and hamburger and sausage in the chili. Now, when I make chili, when you think of a normal chili, go to Wendy's and get chili. You know what their chili is. My chili has about 3 times that amount of hamburger and about half the amount of beans. I like the meat in there, just me. As far as seasonings in chili, you can go all over the place with it. I tend to have, mine would be a sweet spicy. I don't use a whole bunch of, I use real peppers, cut them down and put them in that way. You know, dice them up real fine, put them in that way. I've done jalapenos, I've done habaneros. I've never put ghost peppers or any of that stuff in. I'd be willing to try it. I do have some hot sauce that I put in, but I'm weird. I have brown sugar in mine. I have barbecue sauce in mine. I had something else weird in there. So when you take a bite of my chili, it's really sweet. It's on the edge of too sweet. And then all of a sudden, it's kind of like the burn hits you. And it's not a Texas burn that burns your toenails out, but it's warm. If you don't like hot stuff, you will not like my chili. What is your problem, mister? Did you not just eat? Sissy won't let you out in there now, will she? Sissy's got you guarded and in here, don't she? Guys, give me 1 second. I got to take care of the baby boy. Got to take care of the baby boy. I can't. She is in here. There, he laid down. Catch up with chat. What is your favorite type of meat, or have your favorite type of meat? Brady, let me come back to that. That is good chili. That's just how I like it, Brent. I just finished one of my fields on one of my farm nights. Good deal, Braden. I've never had venison and chili. Jared, it's amazing. It's amazing. Need to put some smoked brisket in that chili. Hey, you know what? You know what, Smethwick? That would be good. That would be really good. We've had chili cook-off at work a few weeks ago. Boss made some that. Burned a bit. So when the last time I made chili, I had a few people that wouldn't eat it because that burn on the backside, they said it's just too much, which I did. I had a lot of jalapenos in it, but I had a few habaneros, fresh habaneros, seeds and all in it, which I don't know on a habanero if the seeds is the hot or the habanero is. I know an jalapeno, you pull the seeds out and just go to the outside and it's not all that hot. But with that brown sugar in there, it gives you that sweet. That's the first thing that your taste buds get a hold of, and you get that sweetness, and you're like, what the? And then it's like, oh shit, that was warm, and you don't know it till then. Cultivator with mind game note. Oh, hey, Josh, thank you. You're amazing. You are a legend, buddy. Brisket chili is awesome. Our little place that used to be uptown, a barbecue truck, they made chili that had brisket in it. That was actually the first time I ever had brisket in chili. It was very good. Mama has got to where she makes a big pot of chili. She makes a big pot of chili, and then we have chili for 4 days, 5 days. And as it sets in the fridge 2 days, 3 days old, oh, it gets better. We got to where we're eating 2 bowls every time we sit down rather than one. And I pay for it because 2 bowls of chili is actually too much for me now, which is really strange because I used to eat 3 bowls, 3.5 bowls. But with this Ozempic, I can't eat like I used to. Oh, it's rocking my world. But anyhow, I guess it don't last 4 or 5 days. It lasts 2 or 3 days. Favorite meat. So that's in going in that side of things, Brady. I'm sticking with lobster tail. I love lobster tail. I love my brisket. I love my pulled pork. I love steak. I love that whole protein side of things. I like it all. But lobster tail is probably my favorite. If you go to steak, so when I go to Texas Roadhouse, which to me, Texas Roadhouse is a pretty reputable steakhouse. I've never really had a bad one there. But I will go with the sirloin instead of the ribeye. Most people will take the ribeye. I would prefer the sirloin. The ribeye sometimes can have too much marbling in it, and I don't like that. The sirloin, you generally don't have to worry about that. I was eating a gummy there, sour gummy. Got it in my teeth. Give me a second here. But now if I tried to take Mama to Ruth Chris Steakhouse in Columbus, simply because I didn't know about the other place, I wanted to take her there, and you're talking $250 a plate, and you're talking a good steak, and she didn't want to go. She said she would rather go to Texas Roadhouse, 4 times, 6 times, whatever it would be, instead of going there once. I understand. So we didn't go. But there is a place, right now the one in Columbus is closed down. Give me a second. I'll get the actual name for you. Great, and have a good night. I'm probably going to turn I am going to turn before I get the name for you. But I can give you a little background on this place and what have you. And I'd love to go down there. Now, granted, I'm not going to be able to go right now. It's definitely out of my price range at this point in time. But maybe at some point in my life, I'll be able to do it again. Okay, the name of the place is called Smith and Wollensky. Wollensky. Now, there used to be one in Columbus, Ohio. It's currently closed down. There is one in New York City. There's one in Chicago. There's I don't know, 10 of them in the world. Sydney, Australia, I believe, has one. I think there's one down in Florida. There's one in Boston, LA, but anyhow, the guy that started TGI Fridays, he got it up and running as a bar to meet people, or for people to meet each other, and then an investor come in and they partnered up. So I don't know how many years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years down the road, the investor wanted to buy the original guy out, and he sold out for $1 million or $10 million and then like 10 years later, that investor sold out for like $100 million. It was just crazy. Well, the original guy started this Smith and Wollensky. And you can go down there and get a tomahawk steak, and I think it's like a 36 ounce or a 42 ounce tomahawk, bone still on, everything. It's like $450. I wanted one. That, my 2 sides, and everything. And the only reason I wanted it is so that I could say I had done it. That's why. Let's see here. Mary, how are you doing? Mary, hey, 10:30, you're fresh out of bed. You're on fire here. Check out the Top Steakhouse here in Columbus. It's a really cool, what's the name of it, Graham? What's the name of it? She's awake, Brady. 10:30 at night, fresh out of bed. Yeah, sure. Hey, Mary, you can just say you were sitting on the front porch watching the fire trucks drive by. We understand. We know how you operate. There's Ruth Chris in Columbus, Graham. It's called The Top. I've never heard of that one. Ruth Chris is down there. See, when we were down there, we were staying right outside of the Short North. We had to be down in that downtown area because that's where Mama's meeting was at. And then that Smith and Wollensky used to be up in the northeast part of town in the I can't think of the name of the shopping plaza it was in, but it's all high dollar, big money area there. And that place is amazing. Oh, Mary, I know what you were watching, and please don't say a word. Yeah, I know what you were watching. Because I don't want to get political, and that's what it'll do. It'll get real political real quick. I understand. Ooh. Can you guys hear the tractor? Is it on the silent side? Is it on the loud side? Is it... How is the tractor? Oh. We're up to 11.5 acres. I don't know that we're half done yet. Anyways. I'm not doing too bad, Mary. As long as I don't focus on this and let it go, you can barely hear it. Okay, hold on. Bet you can hear it better now. Mary can barely hear it. Brady's deaf. He can't hear it at all. Hey, Graham, question. Where is the top located at down there? Oh, the top steakhouse. I will say this, Mary, we're on our last field of oats right now, and we'll have all the oats in the ground. I do still need to get across the road, and got to cultivate up what Schwoke plowed the other day, and do that. Can hear the crows clear as day, though. By God, you hear the son of a gun now. Look at that sexy guy in there, buddy. The top. Gift certificates, reservations, our menu. Now you got me stuck here. See what you did to me, Graham? Entrees. Graham, you're going to get me in trouble. That looks really good. Now I am hungry. Might as well be in the engine bay at this rate. Do you go to any of the game conventions, PAX East or such? The reason I ask is I work at PAX East every year. I got invited. I've been invited to TwitchCon. I've been invited to PAX East. Got invited to something in Chicago in January, and I haven't made any of them yet, to Wolf. So I would love to go to PAX East. I think that would be fun. If I remember right, that's in Boston. And I know that Giants, so like TwitchCon, they were going to fly me to San Diego. They were paying the room and board, my meals, everything. I mean, my souvenirs and extras and that stuff I bought. I'm figuring I probably bought my own lunch too. They covered the evening meal, and then your breakfast comes with the hotel. but that's when my appendix had burst and I wasn't able to make it. So I would love to go to PAX East sometime. I really would. Josh, I'm not 100% sure what state you live in. I'm just narrowing it down to state. Did you drive there, or how did you do that? It's in Boston, less than a mile. Really? So it wasn't a long trip for you at all. It'd be a hell of a commute. Okay, you are in New York. Yeah, so that's not that far for you. I'd have to get from Ohio. Drive there was 9 hours. Yeah, so if you're looking at 9 hours from there, you're probably adding another 7 or 8 for me. I don't know. I don't know how far Boston is. By God, I can look it up. This is one of them things I've figured out. Boston, Massachusetts. Directions. It's still loading. 793 miles. No, 782 is the fastest, and it says 11 and a half hours for me. You're on West New York side of New York? Well, I'm clear over on the west side of Ohio, Josh. I mean, yeah, I got, I don't know, 60 miles before I hit the Indiana border. But I'm on the west side. I'm considered northwest. So where I'm at, my drive to Columbus and to Toledo and even to Dayton are all about the same. Now, if I'm going on down to Cincinnati, it's a little bit further. I'm telling you, I live in the sticks. I can get to Ohio in 4, but what part of Ohio, Josh? You can get to, say, Cleveland in 4 hours? Because I'm two and a half hours this side of Cleveland. Actually, hold on. I'm going to ask and make sure that I got this right. Mama made many trips to the Cleveland Clinic. She said it's about 2.5 hours from here to the Cleveland Clinic, Josh. Josh lives in New York, Western New York. Mayfield. Where is Mayfield at, Josh? I don't know where that's at. I don't know if Mayfield's Ohio. I know there's a Mayfield, Kentucky. That's where all the tornadoes come in down there. Yes. He lives in the boonies. I kind of do. I kind of do. Yeah, when you go on to maps and I give you a pin for my house, it asks if you want to take the dirt roads or not. And if you say, no, I don't want no dirt roads, it says, well, you can't get there from here. Yeah, you got to come up here north of town and then hit the Indian Trail through the woods. And then it gets you out to the highway. They got asphalt on it. What we do have in Ohio is the best pizza place on the planet. Scooter's Pizza, Bettsville, Ohio. When I get weird like this, Schwoke's going to go, will you quit saying the name of my pizza place? Just forget about it when you're acting weird. All right, Forrest Gump. Hey, you got a problem with Forrest Gump? I like Forrest Gump. I saw that whole movie in blocks. probably 3 or 4 times before I actually sat down and watched the whole movie. Mayfield Heights. I thought it sounded familiar. I thought it was up in the Cleveland area. Yeah, see, we're about 2.5 hours from there. So I'm 6.5 hours from your place, and then another 9 hours to get to Boston. I go to Boston, and I'd like to go to Cheers, just to see it. I've been told that it's nothing like what it was on TV. I've been told it's exactly like what it was on TV. I don't know what to expect. I don't. That was my grandma's favorite movie. Now you got me talking like Forrest Gump, Mary. Why'd you have to say that? They've had their food, they had their fighting, and now they're sleeping again. I'd go to Boston just for baseball. Boston ain't got a baseball team, Mary. Just bring it, Mary. I'm ready. You must be up by Fostoria. No, I'm actually south of Findlay. No, Mary, Boston don't have a team in the major leagues. You want a major league team, you got to go to like Cincinnati or something. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar, Josh. Oh, the Red Sox? Oh, that's an amateur team. I thought you meant a professional, a major league team, Mary. Yeah, for that you got to go to like Cincinnati. Watch the Reds play. Yeah, Boston's a minor league team. Yeah, see now, Josh, the micro center I go to is in Columbus. We got 3 of them in Ohio. We have that Mayfield one up outside of Cleveland. We have Columbus, and then we've also got one down in Cincinnati also. Lately, that is true. I'll tell you, I'm on the Cincinnati side too, Wolf. They had a lot of young talent last year, and the coaching was very poor. There was a lot of games that they could have won and maybe changed their mental ability, and it would have went better. Guys, I don't know if I saw what I just thought I saw. I'm going to stop right here. I want to go look at something. Bear with me. I thought I saw a lake out here. What was that? A stick. Oh, a stick. What's that right there? Oh, it's a field. I thought this was a lake. Okay, sorry guys. I thought there was a pond out there, and I'm like, oh, we got to do something there. Give me 1 second. Let me get my butt turned around here. Yeah, we're in the woods. Got to stop right here for a second. As close as one me. Yeah, Josh, me too. I was just asking for running out west for work. Wasn't able. No. I'm not afraid to give a basic location. Nursey seeing things again. Okay, there we go. We're good to go now, guys. Okay. Pick drill up. Let's get ourselves turned around. Every guy in chat knows what I just did. In the woods. In game. No, I'm not hallucinating. Not at all. The only thing I've had tonight's meatballs and water. Oh, I did have them gummy things. Mama opened something up the other day and she smelled it before she poured it in. And it smelled like straight alcohol. It was bad. Just out by Bowling Green yesterday. I worked in Bowling Green for years. 42 mile from my place to Bowling Green, and I worked at Meyer. I was in management up there. You checked out that stick, and it's okay. The stick is okay. Yes, it is, Kylie. Kylie, I thought you said you were going live, and I've refreshed a couple times, and I've yet to see you go live. Where'd you go? Those must have been the good mushrooms you had. Hey, Brett. If you were near the semi, you would have been between the duels. Huh? Hey, Benders, I'm gonna be honest. You cannot fathom the amount of beer that we used to sell at Meyer during the national tractor pulls. So Bender, let me ask you this: you do go to the nationals every year? Do you go for the whole thing? Watch it all? Braden, I'm assuming you're okay. When you stop by that tree, I had to pee. I stopped and peed at the tree. I've been in this tractor for a long time today, guys. Okay. I got a second here, so I think I got to enter chat up here. Okay, there. I just put in chat. Do you know or remember a guy by the name of Shane Kellogg? He runs, it's a big modified truck, pickup truck. His original truck was Gotta Have It, and he sold it, and his new truck is Trump. Does that name ring a bell? You know Shane? Shane was one of the farmers I used to deal with. He lives right out the road here. My fridge is taller than me. I can't reach my milk. Braden, that sounds like Blitzkrieger coming over and putting Coburn's cereal on top of the fridge, and he couldn't get cereal off the fridge. Yeah, Benders, I've been out. I've been out to the shop. I know Bill, his dad, Shane, know the family very well. Used to work with them, selling them stuff and what have you. But I've taken my grandson out, which you guys know CX. I've taken him out and actually saw the truck in the shop and everything. Really, really cool. And Shane's a good guy. He's a good guy. Oh my short people. He actually lives in Forest, not Kenton. Brady, what I like more than anything, I like the pickup trucks that people still use as daily drivers, and they built the truck themselves. Shane has had some sponsors, but you got to understand, the truck that we're talking about, the name of the truck is Trump, and it's not off of Donald Trump. It's off of playing euchre and having the Trump cards. But anyhow, the money he's got in that, I'll be dead honest with you. I don't think $100,000 would touch just the motor. It's amazing the money that they get into. That's an expensive person's sport. Did Carson Austin make it? Yes, they're there in a hotel, and they are, I think, 4 hours ahead of us. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning over there right now. Doing good. Parked for the night. I actually pull radio control pullers. Can't afford the real ones. I've watched that. I've seen videos of that, Benders. That's really, really cool. And phone. Benders, did you know, I believe it was last year in Bowling Green, Shane dropped the motor. The next to last day, motor dropped. And they loaded that truck up, went to a shop in Indiana, did a total motor swap, and come back the next day to get his 6th or 7th ring. He won the whole, the class he's in, he won it again. He's got a hell of a truck. But yeah, they did a motor swap overnight. Drove the truck down, did the motor swap, and come back to compete the next day. That was 2 years ago. I thought it was last year. Oh, Kylie, I love euchre. I love euchre. 2-person, 3-person, 4-person. I'll play any of them. I was saying 100,000 wouldn't touch the motor in his truck. The way Shane explained it to me is they started with an entire block of billet aluminum, and then they cut everything out that wasn't supposed to be there. So the block of that truck is one single piece. It was done by a shop up in outside of Detroit, if I remember right. So Kylie, with us, we always have, if you ever get beat 10-0, we always say your name goes on the wall up here. It's just a running joke. And my stepdad, oh my God, he was very good euchre player, very smart euchre player, but very, if you get two people playing together that understand euchre, excuse me, and know it well, you just by what if you call trump based off what I lead, you have a pretty good idea of what I got in my hand already. So my stepdad was that way. I mean, he was so competitive. God, he couldn't stand losing. And when we played out here, me and my mom were partners, and my stepdad and my wife were partners, because my wife don't like me as a partner. If you play the wrong card, I can go, what the hell did you play that for? So we're out here playing one day, and Mom dealt first, and she dealt me a loner. I went alone, 4-0. So then it went to Bill, my stepdad. He dealt my mom a loner, 8-0. So then I dealt, and I had, I think, a 9 up. But I was 2 suited, 9 left ace, and an ace and a king of an offsuit, same suit. And he ordered me up. He ordered me up because he had a decent hand. He was counting on my wife for one, and he was hoping that he just wanted to get 1 point so that, you know, they didn't get beat 10-0. I set him. They got beat 10-0. He got so mad. It was the last game we were going to play. He got up, put on his coat, he walked out and sat in the car. We're going home. God, he was so mad. It was so funny. It's a billet aluminum replica Cummins motor. Gotcha, Braden. Yep, I didn't know it was a replica Cummins motor. I knew it was a total billet block, though. That's how I was with my grandpa when we played every night. Does his truck have purple and yellow and red and green stripes on it? Says Trump. Yeah, that's it, Brady. Oh, it's been in magazines and all kinds of stuff. We should have a card game night stream. That'd be cool. Playing euchre. Is there a way to play euchre? Have 4 different people play euchre? That'd be fun. Oh, there's a lot of things that he taught me. Ace 9 10 2 suited. Go for it. You know, and there's, depending on where you're setting out at the table, if you called trump and it's your lead, and you're setting on a right left, I mean, you can throw the right left out and try to pull all the trump off the table, and then run that suit ace you got through. You just got to pray like hell that somebody doesn't have 3 trumps sitting on you, because then they trump your suit ace, and then all of a sudden they go to a different suit. Now you're in trouble. Now you need luck on your side, or you need your partner to have that card you needed, or on tabletop sim maybe. Yeah, we don't have Gibbs and Ziva don't know how to play euchre yet. We're working on Gibbs to do the dishes. You know, if we can get him to get the dishes all cleaned and everything for us, and then Ziva, well, she's the cook. So we're working on her to be the cook and him to be the cleaning, and me and Mama's got it made. You said you watched the RC program, the big RC holidays. Where's Holiday City? I'll be real honest with you, Benders. I'll be on the road at that point. I'll be on the road that day. I get home that day. But Benders, are you on Discord by chance? Let me get myself turned around here. By golly, we're getting down there. 18.3 acres. This field's bigger than that other one. You're full of it tonight. There was one time person to my left. Wow. In Montpelier? Okay. Benders, are you on Discord? Yes, you are. Can you I'm going to try something here real quick. I would normally have it set up on where are we at here? I think that link gets you into the EOS Discord, which is the Elite Outlaw Streamers. I don't think that's broken, but I'm not sure. If you try to get in and it's broken, let me know. Will you send me... your YouTube name that you stream on is Benders and Bowties, correct? I just want information of when that stream is. Yeah, but guess what? You got your milk, didn't you, Braden? That was the important part. That was your goal. To heck with the garage conversation. You got your milk. Okay, I have your name down. I'll try to well, I will get you followed so I can see when you do go live. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. I know I'd love to go up and watch it sometime, meet you, but I know I can't do it this time. Or do set sometime, that would be cool. What? Jesus criminy. You're going to see a bird come through here in a minute. Scared the shit out of me. And I'm not going to be able to watch it up top because I'm turning. Yeah, right there. Holy crap, that scared the hell out of me, guys. It's actually Benders, as in the for International Harvester. It's just Benders is what you stream under. Hey Herd, how are you doing? Welcome in. So I'm looking just for Benders with a capital B. I'll be honest, if I don't write stuff down, I forget it. I'm old. It happens. Oh, I got it wrong. So it is Benders and Bowties, your actual name. That's what I had down first. No, I don't have hiccups. Hold on, I get too far ahead of myself. Slow down, Renegade. Slow down. Hit the brakes, buddy. If someone don't need to scare me, that damn bird just flew through the screen, scared the crap out of me. Hey guys, I can't hit the buttons because the stream deck took a dump on me. When OBS took a dump on me, when something else took a dump on me. Do me a huge favor. If you like what we got going on here, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're doing everything we can to get to 1,000. And I would really appreciate it. I'd call you super cool. Really, Midnight Hobbit. Yeah, Mary's rooting people on to jump scare me. Gee, thanks. Yeah, I was planning on shutting her at 11, but I'm going to get this field finished so all the oats are done. And I'm probably just going to park this and call it, because I want to get ice on the shoulder. It's felt decent for the most part of the night. But I kind of, being I just got it set today, I want to take it easy. The herd, thank you. Thank you, I definitely appreciate that. Here is my YouTube page. I do. Now, Herd, I normally would just press one button on the stream deck, but OBS crashed on me tonight. Something crashed on me, and I lost a bunch of things. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, I'm live over here on YouTube from 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern until at least 11 is my goal. Generally, it ends up, we run till 2 or 3 in the morning. We end up getting some really long, deep conversations, which is really cool. And then over on the other side, Twitch, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 11. And then Saturday mornings, I do something a little different. We actually live stream. I don't. But people go into Discord and live stream in there. And then I bring all them up top. And I've had up to 16 people on the screen. Everybody playing their own game, doing their own thing. And from noon to 4, I basically sit and heckle them for 4 hours, and they heckle me back, and we have a blast. We are looking at trying to maybe stream that on YouTube and TikTok as well. So I'm a busy guy. Do you stream on YouTube or on Twitch, or where do you stream? What kind of thing? You watch it sometime? Vendors bow ties. Radio to be March 22nd, sometime after 8 a.m. I have no idea what time. Gotcha. Yeah, if it's early on the 22nd, I may still be on the road, vendors. I have a dumb question. Is there a place, so you guys know I am still kind of new to YouTube. We kind of kicked things off and got started, and then last year we got into fall harvest IRL. So I took some time off and took care of the harvest. I got all the beans, got everything harvested. And instead of coming straight back to YouTube, I took a little bit of a break. And then I did come back, I don't know, it's been 2 months ago now, maybe 3 months ago. Is there a place in YouTube where you can put a schedule, or do I just put that in that About Me section? Oh Lord, what's the question? It was an honest question, Mary. Look at you. Mary's out here. Mary, wee woo, wee woo. Go look at the fire truck. I normally have a puppy cam I turn on and off. There again. Stream deck. If it could go wrong, when things crashed on me, I'm surprised we got her up and running that smooth. So there isn't a set place for a schedule. So I just put something in the About Me section. I probably ought to go in and readdress that, see exactly what I've got. FP called me on the Twitch one because apparently it still says I'm 52, and I thought I just updated it. Hell, I'm 54. Updated it 2 years ago. But I do have co-streamers here. Let's see here. Pop. The darker colored one near the headboard is Gibbs. And the lighter one on the other end of the bed is Ziva. Brother and sister, same litter. Right at 1.5 years old right now. Happy, healthy, sleeping good. He's been sleeping now for about an hour. it's about time for him to gas me out of the entire room. Happens every night. But being I can't use, normally with the Stream Deck, I just hit a button and it's there. I'll be honest, it's not hurting nothing. I'll turn it on and leave it on as long as they're going to lay there. I need to do some rearranging in here. Just like on the back wall. I've got my silver partnership from Giants. Still don't have my bronze. That shadow box ain't showed up yet. But I got my regular and my silver. I'd like to get my silver hung up back there. So that in this main screen, the main camera here, yeah, they'd be right over here. I do have a PC here that I ain't sure how I want to do it yet. I almost want to take my main central monitor here and put a DisplayPort splitter on so that this screen and that screen over there is the exact same. Then I could just move my mouse and keyboard over there and I could work over here and not have to go over the top of my steering wheel. This whole damn steering wheel is what's got my shoulder in a bind. The other thing, I kind of wanted to sell that PC. I do have to put a Seagate Barracuda back in, but I'm going to have to fire it up again because I've got to get what's on that Seagate. I got to download that onto my hard drive over here so that I can move that data over to this PC. I'm off for the night, ready for bed. Gotcha, Braden. You have a good night. Mary, you can't go to sleep yet. You can't go to sleep yet. We're not done yet. We're getting close. This is our last field of oats. It looks like I got finish this round and then one more round and then it looks like we should be done. It's going to save, but let's look at the map quick because we got a little time before we get to the front of the field. You do the same, bud. So the way our farm is laid out, there's field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right here is field 6. Them are all oats. So those that have been here, you know this is the main home farm right here. Then we bought these two fields here. And then this is our first year. We bought all of this right here. So this field here will be grass. This is oats. There's actually two fields here. These are both beans. This is corn, oats. There's two fields here. This one is beans, and this one is corn. So we've got 2 fields of corn, 2 fields of oats, 3 fields of beans over here. This is beans, oats, and then we've got, I think, 3 fields of corn here. The rest is beans. Now, the plan is everything you see here in oats, we'll peel the oats off and we'll double crop beans right back into it. So we're hoping for a heck of a harvest this year. Got to get on and finish bean harvest. You do, Mary. You're all ready to go back to bed and you just got up from a nap. Ain't that right? Nah, you ain't been up since 9 a.m. You're lying. Your clock's broke. Went to bed at midnight, woke up 8 hours later. I think I'm doing pretty good on sleep. I don't think I've been in bed before midnight since the last time I was sick. Honestly. I'm a night owl. I'd stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning every day of the week if I could. I'm going to be interested to see how many acres this field turns into, and then I'll let you know how many acres of oats we've got out. Now remember, I'll give you the exact acres that it actually says legitimate and fair, but what we've been doing is we've been doubling the acres just so it makes a little more sense with the horsepower we got on the farm. Makes a little more sense to do it that way. Here we go, guys. Last round of this field, and the oats are planted. I almost want to go over and cultivate that field. We do have the new sunflower, new to us sunflower on this map. That is why the weekends I'm still up at 2 or 3 a.m. Oh, 2 or 3 a.m.'s minimum for me, Brady. My problem is I may shut the PC down at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, but I'll go in and sit in bed and watch TV, mine running 500 mile an hour, and I'm wide awake till 5. Go to sleep, get up 6:30, 7 o'clock, got to pee, and then I'm awake for another 2 hours. And then I lay down, the alarm goes off at 10, and I'm not ready to get out of bed. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. He looks like he's jumping a fence. Hold on here. He's curling the ball and he's jumping a fence. And I don't, well, nothing would surprise me tonight. No, not that button. Yep, it did it again. That's a little more in focus for you. $23.2 acres. Last pass, guys. Last pass. I got jokes tonight, huh? What are you talking about, Mary? I got jokes? Have a good night, Skull Crusher. Everybody's going to bed. And you go to sleep. And you go to sleep. And you go to sleep. God, I'm not trying to be that boring, guys. I don't think we're going to hit 24 acres. 23 and a half, maybe. And we got our seed down to 26%. Really don't need to put the grain drill away because next month we'll be using it to plant beans. Mary, I'll be honest with you, it does the same for me. Top is in Bexley. Gotcha. It is different, Mary. It's significantly different. And I do like it. I really do. It's interesting because you kind of get the best of both worlds if you're sitting in this chair. So I do like it for that. Okay, I got to get my acres, and then we'll go ahead and reset this thing. Yeah, Graham, I got to looking at the menu on that some. Oh, man. That looked good. did by chance, do we have anything new in the shop? Oh. We got a big roller. You know what? We gotta roll all the oats. Holy crap. $23.6 acres. Anybody want to take a guess real quick how many acres of oats we got planted? Real acres, not multiplied by 2, real acres. I got a total for y'all. I got a total. Nobody's gonna guess. $130.9. Man, you guys are way off. Way off. Oh. Jared, you were close. You were real close. Okay. Back here, I'm going to hit. We got the oats out of here. And we got to put alfalfa in here because that's what we'll run next. I want to repair it and fuel it up. I don't know, maybe I even wash the thing, give it a bath. Wasn't even close. I'll tell you what, the menu sounds amazing. Okay, whoa, 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 steering wheel straight. Braden, you got to understand, when you say, okay, I'm heading out, I'm going to bed, nobody in this room believes you. Nobody believes you. I really wish I had this on a hitch rather than a 3-point hitch. That 3-point hitch, I'll be honest with you guys, that's a lot of weight on the back of this tractor. I wouldn't want to be underneath that drill working on it. Absolutely, positively not. Looky there. Clean tractor and all. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, you can hear that truck for daggone sure. God, that's loud. Hey Brady, for you it's not called Flight Sim, it's Rec Sim. We've seen you play. Don't worry about my twerking tractor. Leave my twerking tractor alone. Okay, the one thing I do want to do, guys, I want to run down and get our alfalfa and get it back here so that drill is ready to go. Hi, that wasn't me. That wasn't my fault. You know, we haven't seen Laura all night. Makes me almost want to go and smack a stop sign at like 80 mile an hour. And then I can go na 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 na. I just want to do this because I remember it's down there right now. We'll come back in and buy another daggone skid, and then we'll have too much alfalfa. I don't know if we dare take this field right here on the right. This is our field in town. I don't know if we dare take it and tear it up and plant it to alfalfa too. I guess we'll see what the yield on the alfalfa is and how that works. And if it works well and it's yielding very good, then maybe we go right ahead and put it to alfalfa too. The dealership's closed. Hey guys, I got a key. Don't tell no one about this. I got a key. Watch this. Told you, I had a key. What do you think of that? Now I got to find a key to get the heck out of there. There we go. Safety first. And I about pulled out and smoked the car. We got our alfalfa. She says, I'm here. I just ain't said anything. Guys, we can't hit a stop sign now. I got to turn this down some because when I'm this close, man, this truck is just loud. I didn't realize how loud it was for you guys. Both of the trucks we got, like, they don't have mufflers. We need to maybe look at buying a nicer truck. It's got a muffler on it. Wilk ain't here, he'll never know. Mary says safety third. Well, what the heck's first and second, Mary? Not a dang clue. We're gonna put the truck back where it goes, guys. I'm just getting things so we're ready to rock and roll. This is our low-hourred machine. It's only got 55 hours on the 1086. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. Parked right in front of the damn roller. I know this is a crumbler, not a roller, but the way it plays it in the game, it plays it as a roller. Anybody in their right mind that would take this tool and run across ground that was planted is nuts. Tear seed out of the ground. $70.1 hours on this bad boy. And it's unfortunate this won't pull that sunflower. Or will it? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if this will pull that. No. No, this one definitely won't. Hey, come on, dummy. It'll pull the heck out of the wheel, Rich. Yeah, that ain't going to work. I go in at that kind of angle, we're going to tear posts out of the lean-to. Safety first does not sound safe. No, it doesn't, does it, Kylie? Safety third in the mystical land of OSHA violate. What's OSHA, Jared? What's? Never heard of it. Yeah, if OSHA saw some of the dumbass stuff we done on this farm. Okay. Everything's ready. Everything's ready for the next episode. Let me do this. Guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. I think I am going to call it there. We got all the oats planted. So when we do the next one, which would be Thursday, we're going to go across the road. We'll get that grass in the ground. We got to get it cultivated, get it in the ground, or I'm sorry, alfalfa planted. And then we got a lot of rolling to do. So we know what we'll be doing. But guys, stay safe out there. And until we get a chance to sit back and do this again, take care. Stay safe, Renegade Nation. I love you all.